How do I start the episode?
I mean, you have so many options to start. You could do a cold start, just like, oh, hey, how's it going? Great to see you.
How's it going?
Or you could do something like, oh, hi, I didn't notice you there. How you doing today?
That's pretty good.
Or you could be like sunglasses on, like, hey guys, coming back at you with another World Song commentary. Let's play developer playthrough.
Why didn't I have you start every single episode? I feel like I'm running out of charming ways to kick us off here.
I think you keep getting better and better, if you ask me. You know, because if you did it any other way, then you'd have to commit to it, and you know.
True.
You do you.
I just feel like, you know, a catchy catchphrase is needed here.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and Prophecy Quest.
Yep.
What can we say about Prophecy Quest that we haven't already said before? Other than how amazing
we've said a lot
it is.
about Prophecy Quest.
Yeah, I love Prophecy Quest so much.
Oh, here's your potatoes.
Yeah.
We could
look at
definitely
that.
make some fried potatoes. I believe our friend Benjamin, I think
the
that's his
vegetable oil?
favorite. Favorite. Cool.
Because you make the herbal mix.
Yeah. I think vegetable oil you purchase at the bakery.
Yeah.
All you gotta do. Hey, look who it is.
Well.
He's back.
How long has it been? How many days has it been?
A couple weeks.
It's been a couple weeks, yeah.
Greetings, Prophet. It feels so good to be back in Sugar Blossom Village.
You're like, yeah, I got a cow. I'm just kind of like the best. It's fine, but whatever.
Barley tells me you've shipped 28 crops and earned a total of 3,694 coins.
Those are. Wait,
Really
does that, if you like have like one crop sold and like 10 money, does it still say?
That's a good question.
Don't answer that. It's fine.
I wonder if
it's
there's a limit to it.
Everybody who's made it to this point is like they've got the routine down and they've done.
Hopefully they've sold more than one crop at this point.
Well, you know, I mean, like every number is impressive in it itself. Like the achievement you feel. Maybe you work so hard on that one crop. It's like
true.
More valuable than 28 crops. You know. So
There's
who are we to tell? You know the players of this game how much they should or should not farm and sell.
There's some more Mike wisdom. It's not about. Yeah. You gotta make it sound a little bit.
Oh yeah, I got
package it in a little with a little.
As they say, you farm another day. Farm another day. There you go.
You farm another day.
Farm another day.
You always farm another day. All right.
You got a fresh batch of. You got 20 seeds.
Everything, yeah.
20
seeds for now.
20 seedlies.
Certainly fit more on our plot if we could. Yeah, maybe run back to the farm today.
You know, the first time I ever played this game, I remember specifically going to buy seeds, and I was like, I'm gonna buy 2 seeds because I thought it was a bag of like 10. And so then I got back to my plot of land, and I'm like, oh, I bought a bag of 1 seed. Oops. Good times.
Not quite.
Humble beginnings.
You've learned so much since
I really have. Kind of.
All right, going along those lines then, not just limited to World's Dawn, but do you have any like embarrassing gaming stories of like things you didn't realize until much later?
Oh man.
I feel like this is maybe a hard question if you haven't had anything prepared.
Yeah, no, I mean like I'm starting off by saying yes. I probably have plenty of those types of things. I'm trying to think. Oh man.
I think I'll start.
Yeah, you go first. You go first.
It's not like a great one, but apparently there is a like defense button in the FIFA soccer games that I didn't know about in like a decade of playing FIFA. So like I was playing with my friend one time and he was like his player was like grabbing at me and I was like, what are you like, how are you doing that? You're like slowing me down, like you're somehow much better at defense than I am. And I just didn't realize there was like a button. I didn't know how to play and didn't really need to because most of the time I just played the computer. So that was kind of embarrassing.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, it's like a learning opportunity, so it's less embarrassing, more of like,
better way to,
today I learned.
To put it.
You know?
Yeah.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
I think that's usually what it is. It's like there's a button or a control or a mechanic that you just don't know about like until way longer than you should.
Mine would be, and this is like super niche. So my wife and I played a lot of Borderlands 1 when it was out back in the day.
Yeah, nice.
And we played the DLC, the Mad Moxie arenas.
Okay.
And so it's like the extended arenas are like 20 rounds. It takes like 4 hours to get through. And so we'd go, and if we die, we had to restart because we were like, oh man, all of that work. And there was a retry button the whole time. So we always quit out and had to restart like hours and hours.
Oh,
and we'd
man.
get to the last round and die, and we're like, oh no. And there was a retry button the whole time. And I still, to this day, get a little guff that I did not see that retry button there. That would have to be my answer.
And it's especially when you know, like after you discover it, you know it's on you. Like you want to blame the developer. Like, why'd you hide that button? And then it's like
nope.
Nope,
it says
wasn't
A.
hidden.
The little A button,
right
retry.
there.
It's like, can't blame anyone but me.
Yep, the whole time. Yeah.
But then I spun it to her like, but you know that because we didn't complete it, we got to keep playing together.
Yeah,
you know?
it's not about the destination.
It's about the journey.
Yeah.
If we finished it, then we wouldn't be playing anymore, and so. But
how did she respond to that?
Well, I it still didn't kind of get over the fact that I missed the retry button. So. Yeah.
It seems like something that might still come up once in a while.
It definitely does. Probably just the other day.
Excited about Borderlands 3?
Oh, you have no idea. Oh man. Yeah, I don't know, like it's like one of my favorite franchises. Next to World Zone, which is my favorite franchise. And yeah, no, I'm super.
I just looked at you like fishing for that.
Yeah,
I was like, how dare you say that?
No, but I gotta plug my, I gotta plug my favorite games where I can.
So what is it? It's like World's Dawn, and then like Borderlands, and then like Zelda.
You gotta put Metal Gear in there.
Yeah, in terms of just like overall quality and.
Yeah. That's pretty much it, production value. I mean, I don't know too many developers who do this kind of awesome stuff, so you got that above that.
Thanks, Mike. All right, then, would you call that this is kind of always a fun question, your top game that you're looking forward to?
Yeah, definitely my most looking forward, my most anticipated.
That's what they call it.
Yeah. I was going to say, there's a word for this.
Totally a word for
There's a word for this. My most anticipated game of 2019, I think it's actually coming out this year.
Oh, wow.
Yes, Borderlands 3. You heard it first.
I love that when games are announced and then come out like
within like a reasonable amount of time.
And I feel like I have no right to say that because I announced. Well, first I had this game in development for so many years, and then announced a story beside probably too early. I'll come clean right now. I'll be honest and say I probably, posted that first screenshot a little too early. And
I mean, there's nothing wrong with putting something out there to say, hey, I am working on something,
Yeah, I feel bad for the people, looking forward to it, and
I mean, we're still around,
yeah.
So it's not like, we're eager. We're waiting.
One of the 10 charm fairies. I heard the little chime. What a bright and spirited bunch we are. Alright, so who our options are gonna be. Sparrow, Zachary, or Amber.
Who did we do last time? I think we did Benjamin was not fun last time.
He was.
So.
Yeah, I'll let you pick this one.
So this is a tough one because I'm gonna have to go with Sparrow. To be
Okay.
honest,
I like Sparrow.
Like he's a cool dude.
He is.
You gotta go to the bakery anyways.
And and our theme of baked
goods animals. Yeah.
I feel like Sparrow would make a good friend for us on this playthrough. Have you any part-time work?
I suppose we could use a little help.
I can do absolutely no medical work, but I will.
Well, she's tidying up, and you get to watch the desk.
Doesn't seem like too difficult of a job.
Yeah,
can handle that.
I always like how the characters like kind of like walk in place like that. And so next time I need to like watch a desk or something, I'm just gonna be standing in place like I'm watching the desk,
working hard,
watching the desk,
watching the desk. It's sort of a shorthand. I do that a lot in my games. Sort of a shorthand for because you got to do what you can with very limited like frames of animation.
Yeah.
Especially animation itself is time consuming.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Sprite work, it's literally frame by frame. So
you don't want it to be like a static, just sort of like bleh.
Right.
So you gotta put a little emotion into it.
Yeah.
I like it.
Hey everybody.
Hey.
I wonder if we can do something about that.
I feel like probably not.
Probably not.
That's sad.
That's kind of a pretty clear indicator, though, that he's starting to come around on us
that he's starting to open
friends.
up a
Yeah,
little bit.
open
Yeah,
up, share
yeah.
some of his, the harder things in his life.
You got some spending money. Anything yet?
Nothing that I think we should save our money.
Probably.
I do like changing.
I was gonna say that Midnight Charcoal is pretty cool, but like priority wise, I don't know.
Yeah, we'll hold out. We'll be responsible this time. Paxel will be back with more items.
Paxel always comes back.
He does. All right, Bryn, I heard you like strawberries.
I heard you like strawberries.
There you
Oh,
are.
Yum!
I'm so surprised that you brought me.
Did you make these
more
on your own?
strawberries. All right. A fairly productive day.
Yeah,
Made
I
a
would
little
say
bit
so.
more money. And
Yeah, the Charmberry,
yeah,
Good-
not bad.
good productive
I think we're
day.
making some good progress on some friendships around town.
definitely.
Hey, Annabelle.
Annabelle, you're standing on the bench.
It seems dangerous, Annabelle. You need some help getting down?
It's a free spirit. So while you're winding the day down, maybe you want to answer another question?
Absolutely,
You
yeah.
feeling it?
I would
feeling
love
it?
to.
I'm feeling it. Let's do
I'd
it.
love to.
So from the Bayleaf, I think we've actually answered so awesome. A second time around comment, love it. What made you want to focus on character relationship dynamics? Did you play through games in the past, love some characters, but the lack of dialogue sort of kills the person, or was it more like you wanted to take the feelings, real life relationships, both platonic and romantic, give to people and translate it to the games you create? This is a great question.
It is. Yeah, I would say it certainly came from playing other games and feeling like I had been shortchanged in that department.
Sure.
Games where characters felt little more than, like I've said it before, just kind of robotic and like they were there. Yeah, the way I like to think of it is World's Dawn is not a farming sim. It's a community, like a village sim with farming elements.
Yeah.
Right? And that came from really, really loving stuff like Harvest Moon, obviously, but feeling like I didn't. The villages themselves always felt like a little bit cold, like a little bit.
There's a little more there that could be there.
Yeah. It's almost like lonely when you're the only person in town that feels like a real person, that doesn't have, that,
It's like
that
instead
has
of
reactions
this
to
one
things.
person who has this one thing to say, and it's like you're not a real person. You're just a line of code.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know you.
Exactly. So I think it's all about trying to avoid that sort of like dissonance, that kind of immersion breaking feeling of like this character who I'm supposed to have these feelings for is just a line of code. I made that a priority from the very beginning, and I think I'm probably gonna make that a priority with like every game I ever make is characters who feel warm and feel like you can actually get to know them and befriend them. So great question.
Great question. So David,
Yes.
I know you're eager to just understand the next idea that's floating around in my head. So building off the idea of the sort of live action lockball we were talking about, I'm thinking this World's Dawn Land, an amusement park where you actually have Sugar Blossom Village, the people, the cosplayers there,
Wow.
and you could visit it, and it's like a Renaissance fair, only it's World's Dawn.
That'd be so amazing. It's like when they rebuilt the set of the Shire for the Hobbit movies, and they made it into an actual like tourist attraction that you can go see. You can go to the Green Dragon Inn and have like dinner there.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be so sweet if you could go to the Midnight Tavern.
Yeah.
Talk to all these people who are that'd be so.
And like Bryn's there.
Bryn would be there. Yeah. Oh, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, that's just another good idea.
Well, when this game sells, when this
Billions.
Let's Play takes off and this game sells billions of copies.
We're gonna fund.
World's Dawnland.
We need like a better name because Dawnland, World's Dawnland.
Yeah.
We need to think of a better name for it. I'll leave that up to you.
Yeah,
I'm just the idea man.
You're putting me on the spot. I probably maybe right now isn't the best time, like in this quick moment, to name a multi-million-dollar like,
super successful
yeah.
franchise. Yeah, I get it.
I need to put a little bit more thought into it.
We'll let the shareholders decide. Oh yeah, gotta switch it up a bit.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. Keep things interesting. We wouldn't want. Ooh, maybe I'll change my pants back to the original trousers too.
Yeah.
Wouldn't want people to think I'm
different pair of pants.
Yeah, I gotta change things up.
It up.
Tomorrow's the Misty Music Festival.
What is the Misty Music Festival?
Oh boy,
sounds interesting.
perhaps we'll find out.
Hot spiced milk.
All right, that sounds pretty good. Coconut milk and fiery spirit into your blender. All right, good to know.
Yeah, it's a good recipe.
Ask the question again about what is the Misty Music Festival.
What is the Misty Music Festival?
Oh, maybe Amber's gonna tell us about the Misty
Amber,
Music
I didn't
Festival.
see you there. What's up?
So interesting.
Oh, see, even your character's like, what?
What's the Misty Music Festival? I keep hearing that name. Let me explain what it is before you go asking questions. The origins of the festival go way, way back.
Let's go back.
You need the dream, the like.
Yeah.
Long ago, war ravaged an enchanted kingdom. Fearing for the safety of his beautiful daughter, the king ordered the 9 veteran soldiers whisk her away to a distant stronghold. But the king was betrayed, for his 9 soldiers had been plotting with the enemy all along. They were greedy men, easily tempted by coins and riches. Clever as she was, the princess quickly realized the soldiers' treachery and escaped their camp in the dead of night. Knowing she could not run for long, she begged help from the first person she saw, a young shepherd tending his flock nearby. Shocked by his princess's plight, the shepherd wasted no time leading her to his nearby village, sparing not a single thought for his own safety. It is said that the gods themselves raised a thick shroud of enchanted mist around the shepherd's seaside village, so that none could find it save those with pure hearts and intentions. The princess and the shepherd remained hidden within those mists for an entire year while war devastated the surrounding lands. And during that time, they fell in love. Isn't that the most romantic thing you've ever heard? When the bitter war finally ended, the shepherd traveled to the castle to ask for his lover's hand in marriage. Of course, the king couldn't refuse the man who had kept his daughter safe. They lived out many happy years as prince and princess, but they never forgot the quiet seaside village where they had fallen in love. Well, what does that have to do with us? And so, every year on the 20th day of the spring season, they would return to that village and perform a dance of Thanksgiving in front of all the townsfolk.
See, now that is a festival.
And that village was Sugar Blossom Prophet. We hold the Misty Music Festival once a year to remember how our town offered safety and warmth to someone in desperate need. I do like the idea of, just having stories behind some of the festivals. There's
so many IRL festivals just like, hey, we make cheese. Yeah. Let's have a cheese festival.
Exactly, yeah.
Not that there's anything wrong with cheese festivals. It's just like, what is this festival? Like, here's this enchanted story about, like, love and war and betrayal, and it's so interesting.
There's tradition behind it, and Sugar Blossom has a history.
I'm going to have you play at my next festival, because that's some good writing right there.
The town chose us to play the role of the shepherd this year.
Ooh.
Perform that dance.
No way!
Don't worry. I knew you were worried.
I was.
You'll have lots of time to practice before getting on stage tomorrow.
Practice the dance.
Gallery.
Gotta start practicing. Practice the dance.
Are you gonna use that same dance up on stage?
That's it. You need to do a GIF of this and just have it going in the corner of the video.
Yeah. You need a dance partner.
You should have no problem finding a partner.
I hope not.
Thankfully, you've got your eyes on someone already.
I do.
So I think we'll see if Bryn is amicable in the dancing category.
That would be amazing.
Don't forget to find a partner.
I'll stop by for some dance practice later today.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I guess we gotta track down Bryn and
you got a busy day.
See if she's got any plans tomorrow evening.
Hey, Bryn, you got any plans?
All right, I'm gonna do our
big check too. Yeah.
That's
Good.
I'm gonna do our quick morning routine.
Get the seeds.
the seeds. One thing definitely have to do today. I feel so guilty when we didn't feed Bo. So I think we only have one little serving of dog food left.
Go get some more dog food.
Especially because tomorrow's a festival.
Yes.
So the
store will be closed. Another bright sunny day too. You've been lucking out with that.
Yes and no. It's nice to have rain once in a while
So,
to water the crops.
That's right. Yeah, it's something about like spring, the sunshine, and it's like, I mean, like you could have like put in like ravaging weather if you wanted to, but you didn't.
Yeah.
You put in the classical calm weathers.
Yeah.
Things like that.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about like tornadoes and
no tornadoes. Yeah, the original Harvest Moon games had like crazy storms that would get they would knock your crops. They would like uproot your crops and things.
And to me, especially with something like that, where it's like nothing you can control, but you have to suffer the penalty for it. That to me is like where it's like, okay, that is not quite like.
At least give you a way to protect yourself from bad weather, or sort of protect your crops from bad weather would be good.
Like erect a giant dome around your farm so a tornado can't blow it open.
That would be.
That's what I would do.
Yeah.
Put a dome over.
Giant dome, sure. All right. I'm gonna take a guess that Bryn is somewhere.
Is this a
near
guess?
her house? It is.
Oh.
I don't know. She could possibly be down by the ocean front, which is clear on the opposite side of the village. We'll have to see. Okay, so you might have noticed a quick break. The first bit of editing we did there.
I feel totally the same. I don't know. What are you talking about?
So what happened was David was a little hasty, running around the village talking to people. I spoke with our friend Sparrow over there on the bench, hit the button too many times, and accidentally asked him to the festival. So we went back, we reloaded our save file, because we want to go with Bryn. I'm sorry, Sparrow, you're great, but I want to go.
I mean, I was firmly like, you made the decision, you got to stick with them.
You definitely wanted me to. I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it too. We promised you guys we'd romance Bryn. I'm going to pretend I did this for them and not for me.
Yeah.
But wow, that was
amazing.
It was a horrible mistake that I
No,
made.
no. You're going to have to release the footage.
I maybe
Show them
will.
the clip.
I maybe will. Just a blooper reel at the end of the episode. Anyway, so we're actually asking Bryn now to go to the Misty Music Festival with us. Very exciting.
That's right.
Will you be my partner?
She
would love to.
Good.
All right. Awesome.
And now you can talk to Sparrow again.
And now we can talk to Sparrow.
You're allowed to speak to him again.
Hey, Sparrow, I think we have to talk to you now. All right. Normal conversation. It's kind of interesting, though. I mean, it means we're good enough friends, or, you know, we've got a good enough relationship with Sparrow that he would have gone if we asked
absolutely.
him. So it's good to know. Yeah. On that note, we are going to end the episode there and look at this episode's featured fan art.
Fan art. Fan art.
Oh, amazing. Yeah. Very, very good. All right, so something a little different this time around. It's kind of a crossover.
Yeah.
I love this.
Oh.
Are you familiar with the Dragon Quest
series?
Dragon
Quest. Yeah, absolutely. The slime.
JRPG.
Oh, yes.
The slime. So I love this. B. James Williams on Steam definitely had a fun idea here to give a screenshot of the classic Dragon Quest game with the classic slime enemy and add the Sage Glob text of Good Den Sera. So good. Definitely a little bit different piece of fan art this time.
I like it, like the parallels too, because like I could imagine like the Sage Glob actually looking like the Dragon Quest slime.
I could see they're very friendly. They got the little face on it. Very creative, very fun piece of
I love it.
fan work this time. So thank you very much, and to the rest of you, we will see you next time for the Misty Music Festival and more exciting World's Dawn content.
Yeah. Meanwhile, while we're in the parallel world of Sparrow,
Prophet and Sparrow,
which world do you live in?
Oh, geez, that's another deep question. Let us know in the comments. Don't let us know in the comments. But let us know if you enjoyed this episode, if you want to see any more, if you have any more questions. Feedback is always appreciated. So, yeah. Until then,
bye!